Give me a second here. YouTube, show it's live. There we go. This was scheduled. I have to chilling now because no watch pick until now. Go. One and two. There we go. All right, we're going. It's been a bit, huh? I promised this last week, and then life happened, and I wasn't even sure it was gonna happen today because Mom got a generator installed. I mean, she's the whole reason. Didn't tell me she was even planning on having this happen until like last night, and I didn't know if we were gonna have problems with our power. Good news, everything's fine. So, we're good. One last little thing. I gotta make sure we're actually going here. Okay. YouTube might have been lying, you never know. So, we're in here. We're gonna get back to Dudunsparce. Wrong button. I'm used to pausing with the plus button. I've been doing a bit of grinding lately. As you can see here by my Mystic account. Here it is. It's in the middle for some reason. We have a decent amount again. We have enough for at least a few batches. Probably a good stream or two. Which is really good news. Most of this is actually from the last 48 hours. I had one of each, except for sour, which I had like 5. Because I know sour isn't really helpful with normal type sandwiches because it messes up some of the values. It's stupid. But, yeah. I would have been grinding more for Urban Mystica, but I've been kind of burning myself out with Gimme Ghoul. Because I still have the Gimme Ghoul event on this file. I haven't updated it yet. And I probably will this weekend because I think this weekend's when Delphox is coming back. Or is that the next weekend? I forget, but I'm keeping the Gimme Ghoul event on for now. Because A, if I get lucky enough to find a shiny, that's good. But the main thing is I have a lot of nuggets now. And I decided to check how much I would get from the mart if I sold every treasure I currently had. If I move down our gold Dudunsparce, here's our current money value. That more than doubles if I sell all this stuff. So, yeah, I'm freaking just set. I'm just set forever. Which is nuts. But, that's not the thing that's really important. So I've been holding off on doing this until I got to stream this again. Because there's one thing I did between the last stream of this and this one. I'm so freaking used to it. So here's our box of 2 segments. I'm keeping one just because. Which box did I put it in? Is this it? No, this is a random box. Like, where is it? Here it is. This Quaxley right here is a full odds shiny Quaxley. And I wanted to at least do one account full odds just to say I've done it. And now that I've done it, I never want to do it again. For those wondering, the final total was 2,655 eggs. So, I was doing this on and off for a few months. It was not fun. I'm never doing something like this again, and honestly, I'm glad to be done with it. But hey, full odds shiny starter. It's never happening again. You can't make me. I'm fine with this, okay? get our box back to our Dudunsparce box. And, I wanted to make sure I did that because we're finally going to get the damn shiny charm. I've had the Pokédex complete for probably a couple months at this point, but I've refrained from getting the shiny charm because I wanted to get the full out Quaxley, and now I have it, and I wanted to get this on stream. I feel like it was only fair. So, here we go. No backing out now. Oh, hello, hello. So you've already registered 400 species of Pokemon to your Pokedex? I've kind of had it for a while, dude. you called me. You called me when I got the last trade, and you're like, hey, your Pokedex is complete. Do you mind coming over? It's like, you know. You give them report, all thanks to me. I did it. I'm the best. Let's go. There's a strange shop the other day and managed to pick up a little something. Might seem I managed to get a secondhand gift, but here, from me to you. Shiny charm. Our odds have effectively tripled from base odds. And I believe this triple odds, like, multiplier is added to everything. With some exceptions, but for the most part, we have permanent boosted odds, which is fantastic for this hunt, because that means I can get more with less sandwiches. So it's gonna be a lot easier to get stuff like Dudunsparce done. This feels good. This feels good to finally have, I'll admit. This feels good. Give you something a bit better for your efforts. And, about that. Completed their Pokédex. Even though 1,000 Pokemon exist, only 400 are around here, so that's all that matters. Can't fit all 1,000 Pokemon into a damn game anymore. From what I could tell, they wanted to do a change like this since like Gen 6 or 7, and yeah, I'm mixed on it because I like being able to bring back a lot of guys from the past and seeing like an everyone is here moment. But, like, it's congratulatory message headed by the company that certifies Pokédex completion is for you. I finally have the damn diploma. I could have gotten this a lot sooner, let's be honest. I'm glad it's done. I'm glad it's done. I'm just glad it's done. Yeah, I did it! I caught them all, except I haven't even caught half of them! Hooray! I haven't done all the post-game stuff. I'm probably gonna do most of it off-stream, I'll be honest. But I want to at least get the shiny charm on stream. That seemed fair. That seemed fair. It's finally mine. This is a momentous occasion for me. So, with shiny charm in hand, I think it's all. The game's probably gonna want me to do post-game stuff right now, and I'm gonna decline it because it's not important right now. We're not here for post-game stuff. We're here to get some dang land snakes. I think that's what they're called. Is that their classification in the Pokédex? Something like that. They're freaking snakes, despite the fact they look like bugs. Dudunsparce looks like a damn bug, and it's not a bug. Yeah, it infuriates me to no end. So off to the 0 gate we go. So I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming. This is going to be a test run, really, of afternoon or evening streams to see how well this works, because my schedule has massively shifted as of late. I now permanently have a shiny charm. I can't reset out of it, so too bad. No getting rid of it now. So I don't remember the sandwich recipe. So I'm gonna have to quickly look that up. All I remember, there were a few helpings of tofu. I don't know if it's 3 helpings. It might only be 2. I don't know for sure. Hang on. Pokemon. Shiny sandwich. With images because it's using image reference. Normal. That's a recipe I remember. Hang on. 2 servings of tofu. And then tomato, onion, green bell pepper, and hamburger. With any 2 herba mystica. But I think sour doesn't work quite right, so we're gonna do 2 spicy. And it seems that's it. Okay. There might be a better recipe, but I'm not entirely sure. I haven't optimized this or anything, and it's been a while since I've done this last. So be patient with me, guys. So first, I want to put in the tofu because there's bricks to the foundation. Tofu. Oh, don't want that one's placement. Hamburger, because it's the big thing. Tomato. I don't. Is that gonna work? Tomato. Oh, that's really shaking. Uh-oh. I wouldn't be so worried about it if this damn tofu didn't slide off. I don't like the physics doing shit like that. Just take it slow. Just take it slow. If you see a lot of wobble, then stop. Fucking leaning tower of sandwich. Oh, we lost an onion. Oh, we lost a tofu. I stacked this so poorly. Luckily, we don't need the bread. Stick this over here. Don't know how this will affect things. I saw a video on Twitter where someone made a sandwich entirely out of ham. They put the bread on, and then the sandwich just kind of imploded upon itself, and half the ham flew out of the bread on the table and disappeared. And I'm like, what? How did you do that? The physics are definitely very screwy, and I don't know how to feel about it. Okay, so how broken did I make this? Nothing changed. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing bad happened. We're good. Okay. Okay, we're fine. Hunt begins. So you can lose 1 onion and 1 tofu piece, and you're still fine. normal sandwiches are apparently very lenient. I've made some sandwiches in the past where one ingredient would fall off and then the entire thing would just be ruined. Like, shit, now what? It seems we're good this time. Seems we're good this time. Area Zero, how I have missed you. All these Dudunsparce. It's been so long since the last one. It feels so weird to be back. I keep my eye out for the little pink ones. They should be a bit more common because they have the charm. I think we're running with 1 in 512 now, which is the best odds you can have. We might be at... I don't know, actually. If anyone's watching who either knows the odds in this type of scenario or knows where to look for that sort of thing, please let me know, because I like to know the odds. I like knowing odds so I know what I'm in for. And once I eventually get this 3 segment, whenever that happens, I do have another planned hunt I want to do. And it's related to Wanye's Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke he's doing. Thanks to me. I'm sorry for causing you so much pain, Wanye, but hey, seeing your first shiny is kind of worth it, honestly. Wanye found a shiny Numel. So, since Numel is in Scarlet and Violet, I think my next hunt, once we're done with Dudunsparce, is gonna be Numel. Maybe go for the full line, because he has since evolved into a Camerupt, and my god, it looks so good! Shiny Camerupt is so cool looking. I want one. The crazy thing is, because he was playing Ruby, he was forced at the full odds for pre-Generation 6. So he was stuck at 1 in 8,192. There's nothing you can do to influence that. Not in Gen 3, anyway. So, yeah. He got lucky. He got really lucky. I love how he reacted, too, because he's like, that's a shiny, that's a shiny, I'm exaggerating a bit of, like, the surprise and, like, confusion about it, because he was oddly calm about it. Like, he had a little bit of a voice where he was a bit surprised by it, like, whoa, shiny, but, like, he wasn't, like, screaming, like, like, he was just fine. He was like, whoa, that's a shiny, that's a shiny, that's a shiny, that's a shiny. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, he caught it. And, he hasn't really used it for much. He's just been kind of sitting in the party, taking advantage of the XP share for most of his time in the party. But, you know, that's fine. It's fine. And since it's evolved, it's a lot better, so. Nothing wrong with a good fire pet. Plus, it's park ground, so Earthquake and Dig. Take full advantage of that. So yeah. Congrats, Wanya. I wonder if I'm gonna get so lucky. Because equivalence, those odds, I would assume that with the boosted odds from the sandwich and the charm, mixed in with the 1 in 100 for the 3-segment form. I feel like my odds are roughly the same, or at least fairly close. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the odds are going to work with this. I don't know the calculations or anything. So, yeah. I've not been down in Area Zero for the longest time. I think outside of catching the bonus Miraidon and trading it out, I don't think I've been down here since the last Dudunsparce stream, I think. So yeah, it's been a while. I keep saying that, and it's true. It just has been so long. I really should have gotten back at this sooner. But I haven't, because life, it does things. It just kind of ruins your plan. You want to do something, and then life's just like, nah, I don't really feel like it. It sucks. Right now, I'm kind of suffering through an ear infection, I think. My left ear. I don't know what the fuck's up with that. It kind of feels like it's clogged up, but it's not really. There's definitely some sort of inflammation going on in there. It doesn't hurt or anything anymore. It did kind of sting a little bit. If that makes any sense. It did have a little bit of pain for like a day or two. But none of the pain's gone. It's mostly just blocking up my ear. So my voice is echoing a bit weirdly, and I'm just checking these dudes real quick, just in case. Okay, no blue noses. I drove a little too far, so I wanted to see if I ended up just somehow getting one. That'd be a fun shiny to get. Yeah, I'm going through like a slight ear thing right now, and I think within the next week or so I'll be fine again, but man, I hate getting ear infections, dude. I'm not saying it happens like once a year or anything, just like every so often, it's just like, hey, now your ear doesn't work quite right anymore, and it's a bit inflamed, and it kind of hurts a bit sometimes, especially when you like yawn and it pops a bit, and yeah. Yeah, I think I'm past the worst of it. And then the worst is over with it, so you only get better from here. So the one thing that is a little bit annoying about switching my schedule like this is that Khalil's probably not going to be able to watch at this time slot, because I think Khalil is from the Netherlands too, like Wanye. So I think he's normally in bed by now. It's always a treat to see Khalil. To see, like, what kind of mess he's gonna make with his profile picture next. Because it spiraled. Like, all it took was one little bit where I'm like, hey, doesn't Probopass kind of look like Khalil from VeggieTales? And then it spiraled. To the point where he changed his entire account to be based on Khalil. And then over the course of like the next couple months, adds more and more Khalils to the profile image, and a random Fuecoco in the middle. To the point where it just looks like a bunch of little specks. Now he's become like a final boss with multiple forms. I'm like, how did this happen? It's the avocado thing all over again, and I wanted to embrace weird shit like that. The avocado thing started Funnily enough, also with a Pokemon stream, I think. Because that was back when I used to stream on Twitch, and I was doing the Pokemon Fire Red, but I have to find a shiny in every route. I was doing that. I stopped soon after Brock's Gym. I never got burnt out on that. It's like this on steroids. And it's not fun. It's a nice, like, chill stream if I'm, like, willing to spend a few hours and, like, talk to people, but sometimes I'm not up for it, and when I want to schedule a stream, sometimes I have to kind of force myself into it, and that's just not fun for a chill stream. Forcing yourself to do a chill stream is absolutely a terrible idea. So, don't do that. If you want to have a chill stream, just do it. No scheduling ahead of time or anything, just like, if you want to spend a couple hours just chilling and talking with people in chat, no real stakes or insanity or anything, then go right ahead. Just do it. And I think I'm just gonna do Dudunsparce hunting just whenever. I may still schedule stuff like the main game streams, like when the DLC comes out, or when I pick up Pikmin 4, or Sonic Frontiers stuff, because I'm still very behind on that technically. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to play on the channel, so most of it's gonna be scheduled, but stuff like this, where it's just like, I'm gonna spend a couple hours searching for a shiny. It's just gonna happen whenever I feel like it. Assuming I'm not getting any interruptions by mom or anything. That's definitely gonna possibly ruin it. But, you never know. So, yeah. I think after a while of not streaming this, I'd be fully charged up and ready to go and have a decent number of stories to tell, but like, most of the stuff that's changed in life is something I really shouldn't be talking about on stream. It's a lot more personal. The one big thing I think I should mention, which is probably the main reason why things are really shifting lately, Mom's retiring. I think she's officially retired now, but we're still getting the last little bits all squared away, like dealing with the insurance and stuff. But yeah, mom's done. She's done with that job, and she used to work in a factory. She was mainly in charge of bagging, I think, and because of a lack of work or a lack of staff or some weird shenanigans there, she ended up being one of those people who get tossed into any job that she was needed, I guess. And it was absolute torture for her, especially when she had to go on those jobs where she had to be on her feet all day because they mandated you wear steel-toed shoes, and that plus concrete equals a very bad time for your feet. Like, one of the worst possible times ever. And that was basically her for most of the week. And it's been rough on her. And I'm glad she could finally step away from that and everything's all good and stuff. And she never has to worry about it again. But the sudden, like, change in how things are going to be around here is always going to be a bit rough for me. It's always going to be a bit rough whenever change like this happens, and I have to accommodate myself because everything can't go my way, and of course, we're still slowly moving in, even though it's been like a year since we technically moved, mainly because of Mom's job. Because most weekends, she would just be completely worn out from work, and her feet would just be in fucking, like, aching pain. She just couldn't do anything. So, We're only about like halfway moved in because of this. But because mom's now finally out of that job and never has to worry about it again, we're finally gonna finish moving in at some point, and we can relax. We don't have to worry anymore. It's a big new step. But hey, I think overall it's gonna be a positive. Plus, since mom's not gonna be in so much pain, she'll likely have a better attitude because the way she talked, not just with like the feet problems, but also with some of her coworkers, it was just awful. I swear, half the time she came home, not just tired, but also just pissed. Like the relationship she had with many of her coworkers, just not great. And the head of her department apparently was like a massive bitch. Just. I never want to work a factory job, and I'm glad I don't have to. Because I could never manage. I really couldn't. Maybe because my feet aren't much better. My feet are just kind of garbage in their own right. But also just the constant. It's a big concrete box she's working in for 8+ hours a day. Sometimes she has to come in early for overtime. And during the summers, it retains heat and holds it in, and it effectively turns the entire building into an oven. And during the winter, it encases in all of the cold, so it effectively turns into a freezer. And it's hard to hit like the right balance of temperature in order to actually feel somewhat comfortable, apparently. And I get why. It's just a big building. They have to have like fans and stuff running, but they can't properly do that and have proper ventilation across the entire building. The best they can do is allow you to breathe and at least be somewhat survivable. So, yeah. I don't know how people can manage that sort of thing. It seemed rough, and it was definitely taking a toll on her. And also Dad, back when he worked. His job was actually a lot, what I could tell, a lot nicer. Because he spent most of his time just sitting around. Because he was a maintenance guy. He was the guy they called whenever a machine would break or need a tune-up or a part would need replacing or some other thing would happen. So the way he talked to me about it, he spent most of the time just kind of sitting in a chair and talking with people and maybe occasionally working a machine or two to make sure it's running right and stuff. But, yeah. That's probably the difference between first shift and third shift, though. Because Dad got the night shift. So I don't know if it's something to do with the day shift or just all the assholes and shit were put in the first shift and absolutely drained Mom even further. I don't know. Dad had to leave Rubbermaid for his own reasons because he got multiple foot infections and effectively couldn't really walk much anymore. So he was forced out. His health kept declining over the last few years until he eventually ended up passing. I want to say late 21, I think. It's been over a year, and we hadn't started moving in or even bought the house before he passed. I think he would have really liked this place, man. A lot more spacious than our old house. The one big gripe I have about it is the basement stairs. They're way too small, and it's very easy to slip. I have slipped multiple times on those damn stairs. But since he would likely not have to go downstairs too much anyway, and downstairs is mainly my area, I guess. I think he would have liked it, but unfortunately, he never got a chance to live over here, which really sucks. He was taken too soon, but it also was kind of partially his fault because he was a diabetic and he really wasn't acting like it. Like, he took the insulin and such, but he was not on a good diet for it. And then all the extra stuff with his eyes and his feet and his kidneys, it just went. It sucks, man. Man, this guy's depressing. Let's talk about something else. Life and its utter pains and miseries and the loss of a loved one. Oh, man, that was... man, life does that to you sometimes, I swear. Life just tries to push you down. Last few years have just been kind of rough. Like, 2020 was the big, like, catalyst, I guess. Like, last few years, man, it's just been... Ugh. I don't know, man. I think things are slowly and steadily, mind you, starting to improve and get back on track and everything, but man... When life wants to hurt you, it hurts you hard. Just completely ruthless, I tell you. I don't know why it's like that. I think life could take it a bit easier, you know? Also, you can tell it's summer because the air conditioning goes off for like maybe 20 minutes, if that. And then it's like, ah, shit, it's too hot in here again. I gotta turn back on. Fucking summer, dude. I used to like winter and summer a lot when I was like in grade school and such, because like those are the times when the holidays are happening, big vacations and all that. Like snow days and Christmas break in December. And then the whole 3 months off in summer, like, woo, it's great. When you're an adult, it's just not great. Because your job, outside of like, specifically Christmas Day, and not like a couple weeks around it, like, specifically just the day. And then maybe a week if you're lucky, depending on where you work. But, yeah, you don't get as much off time as you did back in school, and the snow ends up feeling worse, and your boss, for some reason, doesn't want to call off, despite the fact that there's ice in the damn roads, because we live in the middle of the stupid country, where you get basically any weather to snap a finger. And sometimes it gets bad, and for some reason in the middle of April you're getting freaking snowstorms because God. Welcome to the Midwest. Then summer happens, and again, you're in the Midwest, you get fucking everything from all corners, and it's hot and humid and it's hot and humid fucking constantly. You don't realize this when you're a kid because you're focusing on the vacations and having fun with your friends and going to the pool or having like snow days, and winter and summer aren't that bad when you're young. But then you get older and all that fun stuff just goes away and you're left with the blah. Left with all the black parts. When you're a kid, everything's freaking wonderful. And like, 10 years later, you're just like, shit, dude. Why even go outside? Why even bother going outside anymore? This is freaking stupid. I fucking hate the weather. Because of that one Tumblr post that I saw reposted fucking everywhere, where it's like, where all the different months have their own little nicknames. And at first, like, there's the ones based on holidays, like October, November, December are Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And then here's the summer, where it's like showers. Oh, it's supposed to be next, actually. Hey, never mind. That's just kind of it. The weather just gets so rough, so dumb. The weather around the stupid solstices are just so terrible. Getting back in those negative topics again. I keep doing it. I keep doing it. I say I want a chill stream where I just drive around in a tunnel for 2 hours and look for a shiny land snake that looks like a bug and really should be a bug, but it's not a bug. And yet here I am spending all my time fucking complaining. Oh. You know what? I don't think there's really chill streams. I think these are just my vent streams. These are the streams where nothing's really happening. I don't have to focus on the game, and I can just let out all my emotions. Just like, fucking, you know? It's that kind of thing. It's that kind of thing, you know? It's dumb. It's really, really dumb. I really shouldn't be. I really shouldn't be losing my mind like this, but man. See, more positive topics. Pikmin 4 is coming next week. You have like 8 days left. It's crazy. It's so close. It's so close. I'm getting that day one. Like, I don't very often like pre-order or get games day one. It's a very rare thing that happens. The first game I did that was Sonic Mania back in 2017, and I got the Steam release, so everyone with a console got to get it effectively 2 weeks before I did because of putting a stupid DRM. I'm complaining again. I'm complaining again. It's happening again. God damn it. If that happened, I pre-ordered Origins. It did not work out well on this damn laptop. It's like 7 years old. The battery's fucking shot. It cannot stay unplugged for more than an hour. Which I had to unplug it, just to be safe, because Mom's paranoid about the power stuff because we installed the generator. And I was unplugged, so I weren't sure if they were down testing or anything, or if everything went smoothly and whatnot. So I was unplugged. About an hour. It said 46% remaining. 2 minutes later, jumped down specifically to 6%, gave me like 3 warnings, hey, your battery's low! And I'm like, ah, shit. See, this battery's old and dumb. So I have to kind of keep it plugged in most of the time. It's not shot to the point where it can't stay on without being plugged in. It can stay on for a little while, just not great. It's definitely noticeably degraded. To be fair, again, it's like 7 or 8 years old at this point. It was bound to happen. Let's be fair. Yeah, Sonic Origins couldn't fucking run, which is sad. I think Mega Man 11 was a pre-order. Barely. I don't remember. Maybe that's a day one thing. I don't remember. It was early. I got that game early. I think. Not early as in before release. I mean, like early as in like the game had recently come out at that point. I might be wrong on that, but I feel like Mega Man 11 was fresh when I got it. Still my favorite Mega Man, though 9 is very close. And I feel like X2 is on a whole separate thing, so I usually rank Classic and X separately. But yeah. What else did I get earlier? I don't think I've ever gotten a console game on day one. Like, I've never done a midnight release, and this ain't gonna be one of those times either. But I don't think I've done really a day one thing. I might have once, and I just don't remember. I might have at one point. Well, there's this. This is like a slight pre-order because they eventually allowed you to like buy it without having to fucking like fully pre-order and everything. Just like you buy it, I guess. It was weird. So now it's just done. We're gonna reset. But yeah, this was technically a day one. Really, it was more like a day -2, but it didn't count as a pre-order, which kind of like purchase the game, and there you go, and it'll just load in. I don't know. This I guess counts as a pre-order thing. But all of my day ones have been digital, to my knowledge. I might be forgetting like one or two things. But Pikmin 4, I'm gonna go out of my way to get that day one. I'm gonna go out of my way. Also, I have looked up the demo a few more times, and I told myself, I said on stream I wouldn't do it, and I'd save my time for, like, playing Pikmin 4 proper on the channel, in streams. And I didn't follow through with that, because I was craving Pikmin. I needed this! Let's be honest. Onion and dill. Two herb. I'm saving the easy ones for best for last sort of thing. Try this again though. So I did see what the next area was called. I tried my best to blank it out, and I think it's set for next. I don't remember it. I got a quick glance. I'm like, nope, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look. Don't look, it's not important. Do not look. No. It seemed to work out. So, yeah. So, the little like pop up for the new area is not going to be visible or anything. But hey, it's unlocked now, I guess. Ooh, it's ready for us next time. That's fun. I built the sandwich a lot better this time. I did a lot better job. Look at that, that's much better. Much better. So yeah, I think Pikmin 4 might be my first physical day one release. Assuming they don't immediately run out. Which I'm assuming they won't run out, because this area, not many people play Pikmin to my knowledge. I'm like the one person I know in my area that plays Pikmin to any extent. I tried to get my best friend back in junior high to play Pikmin, and of course. I think he tried out Pikmin 1 and was just like, this is cool, and then promptly went back to playing fucking RTSs. Like, actual ones, and not like Pikmin RTSs. So I'm like, yeah, I think I might like this, because like, it's just an RTS, it's just a different kind of style of it, and he thought it was alright. Then you went back to playing like a fucking, well, like war simulators, I guess you could call them. Like when I think of the type of game he liked to play, I always thought like Risk. That's what I always thought of. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But other than that, like, I know nobody else has played Pikmin. And anyone who has, it's just because of me. Because like multiplayer in Pikmin 3 Deluxe is a thing, so like I load up my story. I'm like, here, you can play as player 1. And I'll guide you through. We're 2 people. My cousin's ex-boyfriend, who I've not seen since like Christmas of last year, and my mother, who promptly had to have me lead through the entirety of the Distant Tundra segment of day 1. And when I let her play, I had to keep pushing her forward until she could play the damn bridge and look at the Drake, and she needed 20 Pikmin to push the box. And yet, she spent most of her time just standing around and be like, what do I do? What do I do? And I'm like, you gotta get more Pikmin. It's like, what do I do? Like, I was telling you, like, maybe if I turn the camera, I'll see something interesting. At the very least, do something, but she wouldn't. She like refused. Then she got a phone call, and she was kind of trying to juggle that and also playing the game, and I was not wanting to effectively make it a 1.1 player game. by just doing all of the fucking work. It was not working. I dropped the whole thing. We never went back to it. We tried Mario U at one point. I let her play as Toadette, so that way it was an easy mode that also didn't take all the fucking challenge out of it. Maybe I should have had her play as Nabbit. I don't know. But she sucked at it. And it's like, here's the... You move with the D-pad or the stick, and you push the B button. That's all you know right now. Very basic. She couldn't even do that properly. And I've tried playing games like Mario and Kirby with other members of my family, but most of them are old. So if they hold a video game controller, they think it's some sort of alien technology out of fucking Star Trek. It's like, what is this thing? Am I holding it right? Where's the A button? And then just look at the controller and just stare at it. God, I wish I wasn't an older child. Just having like a brother or sister to play these games with would be so nice. And most of the games I play, either the online sucks or there's no online. Thanks, Nintendo. Good job. You did it. I don't know. I'll figure something out. The closest thing to being able to play games with someone locally and have a fantastic time was during the 4th of July celebration at my grandparents' campground, which was a complete disaster because of the lack of rain. It's a dry summer. Great. No fireworks till possibly sometime in August. Woo! Playing again. But someone in the extended family, I think she's like my cousin's niece or something like that. I don't know the full extent of it. But she showed up at like 10 at night because my cousin brought over some mac and cheese she made over the fire, and some of her extended family came along because they were all sharing a trailer. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, you have a Switch?" And she's like 7 years old. You have a Switch too? Oh my gosh! And I'm like, "Hey, you like it? I'd like to play for a bit." And she looks at the games I brought, and I brought like a good like half dozen. And she sees that I have Mario Odyssey, which she did not have yet. Despite the fact she was a big Mario fan. It's like, "Alright, can I try this?" And I'm like, "Okay, sure." And she proceeded to play Mario Odyssey. And I held her hand through it a little bit. Be like, okay. The game's telling what to do on the screen. Mainly just like go toward the objective, and then there's shit assessment on too. So the arrows were there and everything. And she falls into a pitch, loses one health, and goes back to where she fell. Like, it was easy. It was the easy mode. But she still did better than my mom did with the exact same difficulty standards. So I feel like maybe journalist mode should be replaced with just anyone over the age of 40 mode. Where it's not just people who don't have time to play through anything, and not just people who are really shit at gaming, but also like parents. Just parents and up. there should be three. There should be like 3 modes of difficulty in a game. 3 modes of difficulty. You have like people around my age, like 20s and 30s, who have held the game before, have played a decent amount, and can probably handle the game the way it was intended. And then you have the little baby modes, like the kids, like the little sister or brother who still new to video gaming and all that. And then an even easier mode for anyone over the age of like 40, for like the parents and the grandparents who have no idea what the fuck a game is, because the last time they played a game was either in an arcade or an Atari 2600, and this is overwhelming to them. Despite the fact that many games can still control with eventually a stick and a button. And it's still overwhelming, especially back in those days. You had to read an instruction manual. And the games are still incredibly simple anyway, so you can probably figure it out. Now, they get explicit tells you what to do with overlong tutorials, because you can't have an instruction manual anymore. And if there is one, it's fucking buried somewhere. And it's like, here's the exact thing I want you to do. And they still can't do it. they look at the controller and can't realize that a B. They look at the screen, press the B button, look at the controller, and it's like they forget they forget what the letter B looks like. Like it's that bad. My family is so bad at games that I swear to God they forget what the letter B looks like. It's that bad. Like if I can convince my mom to play a game on stream again, you will see how bad it is trying to get my family involved with gaming to any extent. Make it super simple, super casual. It's not happening. It's a miracle my mom can play Pac-Man and Solitaire on her phone. And she can barely even do that. Oh, there's a big gap between me and the rest of the family. I am a massive outlier, and I absolutely hate it. And as a result of me being an outlier, having massively different interests and just being so different, I tend to, seclude myself from the rest of the family and family gatherings, except for maybe one or two people checking in on me, or like maybe the really young kids who've actually played a game in the last 10 years and actually remember what a B looks like. But, yeah, I have gotten plenty of those comments where I come up and like, look who came out of his man cave. And you wonder why I usually stay down here. You wonder why I usually stay in a room by myself playing video games. Because you guys clearly mock me whenever I leave the room. It's like, oh, you must be hungry. I already have to build up enough fucking strength just to leave the damn room. To even, like, do small talk for a few minutes. You really want me to just turn back around immediately and just go back downstairs? You know, I'm gonna do that. Next time there's a family gathering, which is probably gonna happen at some point within the next couple months, knowing how this is all happening. I'm gonna spend like usual. And anytime I come up for like a drink of water, or just say hi, or ask if anyone wants to try out a game and inevitably fail at it, because I can't remember what the letter B looks like. I swear, I keep harping on about it, but when the game tells you to press the B button, and there's a B button on the controller, maybe you can put 2 and 2 together! But next time I get one of those types of comments, I will just stay silent, immediately turn around with straight up, like, do like a little, like spin, I guess, like half spin, where it's like super exaggerated and cartoony, where I like stick my leg out forward, turn around, and just march my way back downstairs. Like, well, you guys don't want me up here. Bye. Man, that takes some of the stream. Just that's the simplest way to sum up a stream. It's just the stream. You know, I have a shiny charm now. I don't feel like I have much better odds because it's been about an hour and I have not seen a shiny Dudunsparce yet. At all. I'm on my second sandwich. I'm about 10 minutes in the sandwich. So I've been hunting for roughly 40 minutes. And I've seen no shinies. I think I'd at least see one by now, with the odds being boosted. Does it not boost that much? Does it really not boost that much? I'm not saying it's a waste of time. It'll eventually, like, work itself out, but man. I don't know. But man. So how's everybody doing? I hope you don't mind looking at a bunch of Dudunsparce and feeling utter sadness that none of them are sparkling, and just holding a bit of hope in you that something sparkles. There's a little pink, and get a good big reaction, and it won't happen. There won't be a big reaction. Even if we do find one, it's just gonna be like, hey, there's number 8! Woo! Oh man, Area Zero has such weird music in comparison to the rest of Pokemon. For the most part, it kind of works. I kind of like in games like mess with the music style a bit. Even if there's one song where it sounds like it's something really weird, but it still works and it's still a good song, and it's like, huh. Not the first thing I'd think of when it comes to series blank, but like, huh, this is nice and memorable. I like it. So yeah, the music is good. Do I have bonuses? Yeah, I do have my bonuses. I'm getting paranoid now. I should have seen some pinks by now, right? I didn't miss one, did I? I didn't miss a damn Dunsparce, did I? Did I miss a pink one? Maybe just my path has been shit. Let's go around this way. Run this way and see it from back here. So maybe one of the ones back here will be nice. I don't know. You gotta break the pattern of it. If you want to see real change, you gotta make a change. Unless you're dealing with the government, then it's just kind of out of your control, and you're just kind of along for the ride, and you're not gonna like how it ends, dude. The government's garbage. Oh, man. Gotta hope for a pink one. Gotta hope for one soon. Dunsparce, here, Dunsparce. Specifically the pink ones that are all sparkly. I could try the old tower rock strategy. I don't know what I should call it. There's a big rock, like a big cliffside, where you jump to a crystal, and you just kind of drive back and forth on it, and I've done it a few times. I don't know what to call it, because it's not on the map, because Area Zero isn't really loaded on the map very well. Look at the bottom right. Our mini-map is just like, just a building. That's it. None of this is ever going to show up on a map. It's like we have no idea what landmark is called. There's no fast travel to it specifically. Does it even have a name? What do we call it? I don't know. I might try going there for a bit. That might be our lucky spot. Just gotta get out of here first. There we go. I can remember it. Oh. It's lagging. I can remember. There it is over there, I think. I think that's it over there. So keep my eyes open. Just in case we see a shiny along the way. That rock over there, I think. We fly over here. Is it that rock or is there another rock close to it? I think it might be that one. We land on here. We drive forward and then a whole bunch of things spawn. That's not the rock. Where's the rock tower I'm usually see? There it is, right there. This thing. What do you call this? We stand here, a bunch of Pokemon start spawning. So they got a bunch until I get a little closer for some reason, but like this. What do you call this thing? I don't know if this is the right rock. It might be. It might be a better one. What do you call that? Like, I don't know what you call it. the right rock, but that's the one I see. I remember it being better than this, though. Is this not the right rock? I don't know. This might be the right rock, I'm just not remembering it. One more check here. Check for... Look at that one in the back! The collisions are so jank in this area that it's just kind of vibrating. It's like, oh, there's two of them now! One just fell, I think. Ah, great. There's not enough room for all of us, Dudunsparce. This is so dumb. The little guy in the back. The little guy in the back is like, help me. Oh, man. This ain't effective, really. Go somewhere else. I might be thinking this might be the right rock. I don't know. It could be the wrong rock. I don't remember where I did this stupid on at. Luckily, Dudunsparce territory does seem to extend here a little bit. Oh, item. Probably not gonna keep it unless I find a shiny. It's Terra Shards. Ooh, put it on whoever is. If I'm in the right place for it. There's a tunnel. There's a tunnel here. I did not. What the fuck? Oh. An attack I'll never use. Did not know that was there. Me being unobservant? Probably. Dudunsparce. This is where you fought the extra Miraidon right on depending on your game. Nothing here. Climb this. I don't know if I found the right rock place or not. I feel like I was in the wrong spot. This is it! This is the right rock. No, that's the rock I saw earlier. I was like, that's it! And it wasn't it. This is it! This is the rock! This is I found it! I found it, guys. This is it. This is the special rock. I found it at last. I found the good rock. Now I gotta remember how to get to it so I don't lose it again. So how do I can't mark the map or anything down here. Let's see. So it's right next to where you fight the extra ride Pokemon. You climb up this crystal and you land right around here. And this is the spot. I'll keep that in mind for future reference. I'll probably... There we go! It worked! Let's go! Special rock never fails. As long as I find it. Dustball, here you go. Let's go! Crit catch, which means it works because that's the only catch you can make in this game for some reason. It only works with crit catches. All catches are crits. I don't know why. It's dumb. I don't know. I don't know, dude. All right. Excuse me. Are you upset that I got your friend? You upset? Well, that's too bad. Oh, hang on. Excuse me. Okay, what is the range of this damn hitbox? No. You might be their mother. I'm sorry. No, I feel bad now. I feel bad now because I stole their son. Well, only took about an hour. But hey, we got one. That's a good start. Now I know there's a method where you get a Gen 4 game and you hunt for a Dudunsparce with a specific nature and bring that in. It's like a 1 in 8 or some shit. But here's the thing. I don't have a Gen 4 game. I can't do that. I'm stuck with this method. So you're going to have to take it or leave it, pal. And I think this method is just going to be better. Because it's going to be a little more satisfying when it actually happens. And plus it'll have a unique mark for Paldea, because each region has a different mark or something. Like when I go to the menu here, you can see the little thing next to the shiny mark. That's the Paldea mark. It shows the region you got it. You're not gonna be able to get that with the Dudunsparce from Gen 4. You're not gonna get that with a Sinnoh. So just saying. This is the real collector's eye. This shows you went above and beyond. This shows you took an extra step. You show you win. You face the odds, you face the music, and here you are. And here we are. Now I know where this is at. I'm gonna start alternating. So next sandwich, I'm gonna go back to doing the full loop around Area 0. And then the next sandwich after that, we go back to this. We'll do one more for each, and they'll probably be streamed. Let's be honest. This is meant to be more of a test stream than anything. If we seriously get the 3-7 today, oh my god, that'd be amazing. Because you guys probably know about Shiny 3-7 to Dudunsparce because of Shiny Catherine's videos. She was doing shorts for a while where she was just evolving a bunch of Shiny Dudunsparce she got. From effectively just doing this again and again. She evolved just under 300. Just under 3 times odds. And she finally got it. Imagine if I get it in 8. That would just be so on the womb for her, and absolutely amazing for me. It wouldn't be the first time I've gotten a shiny surprisingly quickly. Kecleon in Pokemon Go, that shiny released during Hoenn Tour. And, I did encounter 10 total Kecleon. I think number 10 was my shiny. I have a shiny Kecleon in Go. I counted 10. The odds like 1 in 400. Maybe 1 in 500. It's... wow. And Kecleon is a very rare spawn. You have to find a Pokestop that won't spin right, and then you have to tap it, and hope that your tap when you jumped off actually for some reason worked, because sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. But when it does, you find the next to stop, you tap it, and you see what's shiny. And number 10 was shiny. It's a nice blue stripe. The shiny is no different otherwise, but I have a blue stripe now. It's nice. I like it. It's nice. It's not the best shiny out there. There are plenty that are better, but I do enjoy it. I like the blue stripe more. It looks better than the red. So I think it's a win. I think it's a win. We're winning. 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 How much time we have with the sandwich? Oh, 3 more minutes. Okay. Probably not gonna get another, but that's fine. We got a decent number. 1. Which, for my standards, which isn't bad. I think our record for 1 sandwich was 2. So, yeah, this is about par. This This ain't some amazing thing where it's like, oh my god, we got 5 shinies and 1 sandwich. We're fucking amazing. No, it's just like, it's mid. But like, you'll take what you can get. You take what you can get, and there you go. You're fine. It could be worse. We could have just completely bombed out like the first sandwich. It's like, no shiny for you. Yeah, you had good odds, and there's nothing but the Pokemon you were looking for, but no shiny for you today, pal. Oh man. I hope I get the 3 segment before the DLC comes out. I may go in overtime and just do more of these if I feel like it. Just to see if I can get it before the DLC comes out in a few months. Because DLC 1 comes out in the fall, right? So, we only have like 2 or 3 months maybe, right? It's not too much longer. I was about to put in stuff like Pikmin 4 in there as well, so... It's gonna be a bit of a balancing act. It's a balancing act. But I think I can manage. I think I can possibly manage doing this. So yeah. You may see more Dudunsparce hunts in the future. I'll try to make it a recurring thing. We'll be doing this more often, especially because it's a lot easier to farm for Mystica than I thought it was, because I was just not really diligent when I came to looking around the map for 5 stars. And now I have been, because I'm like, might circle the entire map, because I'm already going out for Gimme Ghoul anyway, so like, might as well. And I got like 10 Urban Mystica in a day, which doesn't sound like a lot, but whatever Urba is, spend a couple hours going around the map and doing a bunch of Terra raids, it's not bad. It's not bad. Like, if it refreshed for me just by the fact it wasn't midnight. This is the last time I tried circling the map, so I probably have another, like, dozen or more 5-star raids, all of which could drop Urba. So, like, next time I stream this will probably be sometime next week. I could probably have a decent stock, which is insane. I thought farming Urba was going to be the worst thing in the world, but it really hasn't. And even if you don't get Urba, you get stuff like ability capsules and shit. So, like, you're still getting good shit out of it. Wish I wasn't getting so many bottle caps, though. Gimme Goals already got me supply on those for the time being, so... I guess I could sell some, but I already have enough nuggets from Gimme Goal to sell. I'm set for life! I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Come on, quick. Okay. I was a little shiny for a second, like, oh, it looks different. It's just turned off. It looks different because it wasn't on. It turned off because it was idle. And it's sleep mode. Alright. So, we have one. Nature guess. Shouldn't be looking at that either. I'm gonna say Bull. Brave. Kinda close. Right first letter. Could have been worse. So, change moves. What was it? Hyperdrill, I think? Put Hyperdrill on it. Face Dragon Rush, because I'm never using Dragon Rush on damn Dudunsparce. And then, in my bag, I have a lot of level up items. I am maxed out on SPLs! I think I maxed out because of Gimme Ghoul. I've been doing way too many of these damn raids. Let's just, like, choose fun to level up, right? Yeah. Almost twice! I probably should have at least one. Whatever. I have plenty. I can get rid of him. Let's go! Dudunsparce is evolving! Two segment. Damn. You can now copy, paste it, and then our list of rejects has grown ever larger. But there we go. 7 in here, and I have another one like somewhere around here. It's currently being saved. This guy, I think. No, that's not it. Where is it? I had it. I put aside a shiny Dudunsparce for me. Here it is, right here. Found you. There he is. All right, let's head back up to the surface. Luckily, it's easy to get out. So that's 8 so far. I'm gonna have to find some way to condense the rejects number down because we're reaching 10. And across like the one line is probably gonna be like 12, and then it's gonna be full. 12 gonna be 13. I'm like, that's a bit much. So I think I'm gonna start condensing them. Once I get 10, I'm gonna reduce it down to one image. Where it's like the specific Dunsparce and then a number 10 over it. Signify this is a batch of 10. And we just continue like that until we fill up to 100. And they condense that down to 100. I have a way. I have ways. I have ways of doing things. It'll work out. I just need to find more Dunsparce to make it work. I can figure this out. I can do this. I can do this, guys. I need it. Oh, man. Alright. New sandwich. Tomato. Onion. Green bell pepper. Hamburger. Tofu. And we'll go... Not too sweets. We'll go unsweet. It's a little nice and sweet. Alright. Tofu brick. Tofu brick, a ham, tofu brick, and then another one, 2, 3, then tomatoes, 1, 2, 3, seeing a bit of wobble, hamburger, then bell pepper, sit, thank you. Onion. Speaking of onions, I still can't believe there's an item in Pikmin called a Florlick. I've been obsessing over this for days because it's so weird. The onion is just onion. So why is the Florlick not just named Garlic? And why is there a fucking garlic? Why is there an onion that looks like garlic? It looks like it has fucking the flower propeller on it. Does it fly away too? Can it fly? Can a Florlick fly? I'm going insane. I'm desperate for more Pikmin. I'm sorry. God damn it. I'm a mess. I'm an absolute mess right now, and I'm sorry. Man. Alright, back to Station 4. So, 2 more sandwiches, I'll put us on the 3 hour mark at this rate. And then we'll be done. We're done for today, and I think we had a decent chunk of progress. And the best part is, I'm still going to hold my promise. For every shiny 2 segment we get, I'm holding on to it because I'm going to trade them out to viewers. You guys will be able to get some of the shiny Dunsparce that you saw in this stream. So, yeah. I mean, you guys would probably rather have 3 segments, but honestly, a shiny is a shiny. It's like, if you're not someone who really actively hunts for shinies, or you just don't have the time or materials to do it, then like, there you go. It's a freebie. And the best part is, I can actually put some of these at home. So even if you don't have Scarlet or Violet, I can still send you a shiny Dudunsparce, which you can just have. Wow! That didn't take long! Now our luck's changing, let's go! Not a catch. Come on, buddy. Come on. Endeavor did a lot, actually. That's scary. Why did Endeavor do so much? Holy shit. What the hell? Okay. That's not gonna do much. I need to get more dust balls. Luckily, that should be easy. After stream, I'm gonna stock up because I have money. I have a lot of money. I just buy dust balls now and we'll be good. Holy shit, dude. Wow. We're like 2 minutes into a sandwich. We already found another shiny. This is the luck I was expecting after getting the charm, man. This is what I was expecting. Oh, we're right in. Like 2 minutes. We were like 2 minutes in the shiny spawn. It took like a minute to catch it. Holy shit. Well, you got your big reaction. It interrupted me. Apparently that one just really like me talking about being generous. It's like, hey, even if you don't have what about, I will still find a way to give you a shiny Dudunsparce just so you can have one. Look, I want to give back to you guys. I want to give back to you guys somehow. I'm gonna find a way to do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make it a big community thing. We're all in this together. I can't sing, no I can't, and I haven't seen High School Musical in years. I have like next to no nostalgia with High School Musical, by the way. Like some of the songs I know, vaguely, mostly because of the internet. But like, I may have watched each of the movies, mainly 1 and 2, like once, and then I haven't watched them since. Maybe I should watch them again because they're Disney Channel classics. They're back when you could actually, like, Disney Channel would be a movie straight from Disney Channel and you'd actually be somewhat excited for it. Nowadays, I don't know if it's just me, but those Disney Channel original movies just seem kind of phoned in. I don't know if it's just because I'm older now or what. But I don't know. I don't see many people preferring zombies to High School Musical. But the same thing's gonna true with the sitcoms, man. Like, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was my jam. Fucking loved that show growing up. And what do we have now? Just nothing. Now we're like, what? Villains of Valley View, which, based on the looks of it, is just, let's take Lab Rats and Wizards of Waverly Place and jam them together into one thing and hope it works. Maybe sprinkle a bit of Mighty Med in there. I don't know. It just ends up being an inferior product. It just does not look as interesting to me. It might be an age thing. And I hate feeling old. But I feel like age alone and being like outgrown, I don't think that should be a factor in and of itself. Like yeah, it is a factor to consider. But it shouldn't be the only factor, that's the whole reason. You know? Like, Bluey's for fucking 3-year-olds, and I still like watching it. And a lot of adults do. Because it's just so cute and wholesome, and the adults are actually relatable and shit, too. That Bluey is writing gold! I love that show, man. He's just so damn cute. I can't. Oh, man. Bluey has no right being as good as it is. Even with the edits and changes they had to make in order to bring it to the stage, it's still a fucking fantastic show. And I'm legitimately disappointed they had to take kind of city of the Australian version. Where Bandit's a little bit weight conscious. Like, it's not the first time he's been like that. Do you guys not remember when they all went and had that garage sale or something? Like, I don't remember if it was them or like they were doing it with someone else or they went to a garage sale or something. The old pug lady shows up and she's just being a massive asshole to everyone, and Muffin's arguing back with her, just arguing back with her, pretending she's an old lady. And while that's happening, Bandit gets hit in the crossfire, and he's just like, oh man, like, oh, it jiggles, oh. And Chili's trying to be all positive. He's like, oh, you look fine, everything's fine. And he just has this doubt. Oh, why is he me? Why is he me? It's not that, it's seriously, why can't he be freaking conscious of his weight? Be like, man, what is wrong with that? He was able to do that before. Why are you guys being pains about it now? Stupid fat acceptance thing. Like, if you want to be fat, you enjoy being fat, fine. But not everyone likes that, okay? Some people don't want to be like this. Some people aren't happy with the way their bodies are right now, so they want to change it. And that's fine. That's fine. Okay? If people want to lose weight and they're conscious about, their health and shit, let them. Okay? And maybe also stop spreading lies that being fat is incredibly... It's normal, it's healthy. It's not. Having large deposits of fat in your gut is not healthy. It is not good for you. We used to make a big fuss about the obesity epidemic we have here in the States. Now the fat acceptance movement comes along and is like, yeah, that's actually fine. Exercise is for the far right, says MSNBC. What? What? How has humanity crumbled this far to where the statement, man, I should really go out and lose a few pounds, is offensive? Come on! Look, you do you. If you're happy being overweight, that's fine. Some people aren't, and that's also fine. We all have different goals in life, okay? Some people want to sit around and freaking enjoy every single bit of food they eat. Some people want to go out just a little bit of weight because they feel that their clothes are a little bit too tight. They can't really afford to keep buying new clothes. And some people really just could shed the weight and are just spending way too much time indoors because their feet fucking hurt constantly, because they can only handle about like an hour of walking at a time before their feet are screaming for mercy. It's like, ah! But, all I'm trying to say is, like, there's nothing wrong with wanting to lose weight. And we didn't have a problem with this until the last few years, and I don't know why. Why has it suddenly changed? I'm sorry, but why? If it wasn't so fucking hot, I'd probably put more effort into losing weight. But it's so goddamn hot and humid most of the time. I can't bring myself to go outside. And also, I really gotta get insoles. I had shit Kmart shoes growing up, so my feet did not develop the best. It's a bunch of factors, but you know what? This room is bigger than my old room. I have more space to freely move around in it. I got Ring Fit Adventure last year. I have the space to actually properly play it. You know what? I might just play Ring Fit. There you go. I put like 1 or 2 levels of Ring Fit in the old house because it did not have enough room to really do half the shit it wanted me to, and then didn't go back. I have no excuse now. I have room. I can play Ring Fit. I don't know if it'd be stream worthy because after like a half hour, it'd be just drenched in sweat, screaming in pain, like ah, and I'd be sore and not do it again for like 3 days. It's not really good for a stream thing, but like something to do just in between. Yeah, why not? I'll do it. I'll play Ring Fit a couple times a week. Why not? Why the hell not? I'm gonna... This gets kind of unusual, eventually not. We're halfway to the fucking year. But like, it's one of those types of things like, I'm gonna lose a bit of weight because I'm gonna make a promise of myself. I'm gonna play Ring Fit twice a week and I'm gonna shut off a few pounds. You know, like, come on, man. I'm not the type of person who wants to keep this around. I used to be actually quite fit growing up. I used to be in Taekwondo when I was a kid. Like, I used to have like a slightly visible abs in a way. Of course, not really developed because I was a kid, but like, I used to be thin. Look at me now. Look at me now. I mean, you guys can't see me, but like, I weigh 200 plus pounds, dude. At least, like, half of that has to be my gut. That's exaggeratory. It's not that much, but like, there's a good few dozen pounds in here I really should get rid of. And you know what? Now's the time. Now is the time in my life where I'm changing a lot of things. I'm getting myself a new routine. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm gonna put in some effort. I'm gonna put in some fucking effort, and I'm actually gonna do this. And you guys can check back on this video, and you can clip a little bit of me saying I'm gonna do it. And if I ever feel like fucking quitting, you guys spam the link to that clip. I made a promise, damn it. I'm gonna keep it. Wow. That's spiraled. Hey! I got Dudunsparce cheering me on. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, dude. I got Shiny Dudunsparce cheering me on. Wishing me the best. Such a nice dude. Such a nice dude. Let's go. I gotta support Dudunsparce. Let's go. How much am I left? I have 15 minutes left. Holy shit. I have a support Dudunsparce. This is probably the best one I've gotten so far, just because like I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a change in my life, and I'm gonna improve myself as a person. I'm gonna lose some weight. I'm gonna do wondrous things. And then a shiny Dudunsparce shows up and is like, yeah, you do it, man. Oh my god. That's great, dude. That's fucking great. That's fucking great. If that one ends up being the 3 segment, that'd be absolutely fucking perfect. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. That would be a fucking miracle. That would be the fucking best. Oh my god. The absolute timing. The timing of some of these shiny Dudunsparce, man. It's like they know. They know, man. They have some semblance of timing. But they want to make you smile. They want to show their support. They're good little dudes. Good little dudes. Even if they can't be the full 3 segment they want, they may not be the 3 segment you want, but goddamn, they're sort of peer support you. They're gonna make you smile, and they're gonna go on and spread their happiness to people all over the world. And God damn it, they're inspirational. Man, I love Dudunsparce. Oh man. Woo. Man. Lots of good Dudunsparce. Lots of good boys and girls, all just wanting to be. Always wanting to be the best for you and wanting you to show your best and they're just happy. They're little support animals. Little support sticks. God damn it, you're beautiful. Man. You are all just so wonderful. Friends. Whether you sparkle or not. Still not gonna save it for Pokemon or anything, but god damn it, you're up there now! Dudunsparce is my support animal! Oh. Man. That was absolutely perfect. You gotta admit that was fucking perfect. I would not have wished that any other way. I would not have wished for that shine to show up any other way. That was great. That was absolutely great. Dudunsparce can be an inspiration to us all. Man. Just good little fellas. Such good little fellas! Man. I have a bigger appreciation for this guy now. I still feel like the typing's a bit stupid. But you know what? It doesn't bother me as much anymore. It doesn't bother me as much anymore. What do you think they're gonna do in Pokemon Go when they start releasing Paldea stuff? Because they released a gimmick line because of the whole like roaming farm and connecting to this game and everything. What are they gonna do when they, like, in a couple years or so, maybe a bit longer than that, but in a couple years they start adding in Gen 9 stuff and we get Dudunsparce? How do you think they're gonna handle it? Like, a lot of the interpretations for the weird evolutions, they've done pretty well. Turning your phone upside down for Inkay and Malamar, that was great. Works great. Certain lures for certain Pokemon with different typings, that works well. Since Dudunsparce evolves with a specific move, do you think you'll have to use like TMs and stuff to get the right move on it if it doesn't just start with it? And only then it can evolve? Or is it gonna be one of those things where it just evolves no matter what because that'd just be simpler? Would it require candy? Ooh, it might still require candy for it though, so they incentivize you catching more Dudunsparce and shit. They probably have it set up with 3 segments only show up when you evolve them, so same rules apply like this. Ooh, that's an interesting thought. Oh, that's a really interesting thought. I'm thinking about how they could possibly bring in Dudunsparce. Oh, my brain's a ticking. We've got some brainstorming going on here. They won't add Dudunsparce in for another couple years, though. It's gonna be a while. They finished putting it as a Gen 6, I think. I think. Maybe they put in all of Gen 5, they haven't done Gen 4 yet? They finished a generation, but there's also some in another generation they kind of skipped over. Which is weird to me. Like, wow. I think we're supposed to come from like Gen 4 or 5 and they got all of Gen 6 or something in there. I don't know. Sound pretty close to that. I think we'll go all of Gen 5 because I don't think we have Gen... No, we don't have Gen 6's mythical. We don't have Diancie yet. Because that's going to be a mega thing, no doubt. That's gonna be some from like Special Research or EX Rage or something. Like with Hoopa. It's gonna be EX Rage. Probably. Or Go Fest. Go Fest next month is probably gonna be it. That's probably gonna get that. Then Gen 6 is gonna be pretty close too. So I don't think we're done with Gen 4 yet. I think we're still missing some with Gen 4, which is weird. I don't know what we're missing in Gen 4. I'm not as familiar with anything past Generation 3 and Gen 9. Like 1 through 3 and 9 are what I know. They're what I'm most experienced in. I know a decent chunk of the rest of the gens, thanks to Go. But I'm not acting like I'm fully knowledgeable of all 1,000 plus Pokemon by now. I still suffer a bit with some of the Paldean ones. I'm not just seeing some of them yet. This is only about a year old. I gotta give it time. A lot of them have stuck with me, but some of them are a bit slower. Which is probably pretty usual. This is the first time I've actually been invested in Pokemon for a new generation, you know? Gen 8, I was also kind of a bystander for most of that. I still don't have a Gen 8 game, so that should tell you. That should tell you how things are with me. Most of my Pokemon experience comes from Go, so not exactly the best. Not exactly the best, but you know, could be worse. At least have some familiarity with like 800 or so out of 1,000. But combining this and my Pokemon Go Pokedex, I'm only missing about 100. So, yeah, Go really filled in a lot of it. Let's be honest. It's crazy. So I don't know. Most people suck. I might have to. I might. We'll see. I'll finish the sandwich. I'll see if I do another sandwich on the rock platform. This is working just as well, if not better, than the rock was. But the rock does have more spawns, and you can do it well enough. So I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I think this will be the last sandwich for today. And I'll just go and head back to the special rock platform. That makes sense. Last few minutes, just do that. I think that's a good idea. I just gotta remember how to get to it. All I remember is that's close to where you fight the extra ride Pokemon. It's around here. This is the rock. I remembered. I did it. I remembered where the rock is. Yeah! I did it! Last 5 minutes are gonna be spawns from this rock. We're gonna see if we get another shiny. Which I think would make a record. If we get another shiny in the next 5 minutes, that'd be 3 shinies for 1 sandwich. That'd be a record for me. Which is absolutely great. That's great. I love it. I'd very much appreciate it if we got a record. Just in case there's more spawn in when I get closer. No pink. We go back. We'll check in like twice in a minute. Yeah, we'll probably fit in the third one. So yeah, this actually is pretty efficient. A bit monotonous, but it's efficient. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Look for a tent. There's no panic here. You leave the rock and get back on it in a few seconds. So everyone disappears, and then more just spontaneously appear out of nothing because spawns are weird. I wonder if it's like a really good method for like getting a bunch of these dudes. Is this the most efficient method? Or are there still better? I don't know. I gotta look into that. You guys can help with that, actually. If you guys know how to properly hunt this dude, feel free. Tell me. All I know is that this is the best spot to find Dudunsparce, because if you isolate it to just normal spawns, it and the Dudunsparce are the only things that fucking spawn down here. So, like, there you go. It's easy to isolate it. But where is like the most efficient spot to get spawns? So I don't know. Like, this is pretty good. This spot is pretty good. I don't know if it's the best. It's gotta be up there. It's a notable rock. You need even a name. Like Hunter's Rock. We call it Hunter's Rock. Is that a good name for it? Is that suitable? Most people are only gonna mess around with this rock if they're hunting for shinies. So, makes sense to me. Seems like that would be a fitting name. Yeah. Seems like that would work. Cross. Look around. I see nothing. Jump up. I think we slowly approach like this. We more congested in the front. There you go. But this is a radius to spawn around you. They tend to prioritize further back. There's the one on the edge. The one on the edge is gonna fall. Ah! Poor little guy. I shouldn't be laughing, but come on. That was partially his fault, and he looked kind of doofy. You think you remember he could fly? Yes, not. He has little wings. You're telling me Dudunsparce can't fly when it has little wings like that? Come on. If a bee could fly, that thing could fly. Come on. It's called a land snake, but it has wings. What do you expect me to get from this knowledge? What do you expect from me? What are you expecting from me here? I don't get it. Okay. We have time for one more loop. No panic. Alright, one more loop. Spawn. Hurry up. You have 2, 1. And no more spawns are back. Alright, let's see. Any pink ones? Any pink ones? Any pink ones? And the answer is no. Unfortunately. So, since I found they cannot spawn on this, let's head back up top. Let's evolve our 2 new friends. I'm going to guess both of them are bold, because if I keep guessing the same nature, I'll eventually get it right. Cheat system. Okay. It'll work. Just you wait. Alright, Jake Samway. Remember moves. Hyper Drill. Use Dragon Rush, because nobody fucking used that on you. Brave again. You are... Is that 3 Brave Dudunsparce in a row? Holy shit! I got 3 Brave Dudunsparce in a row! What are the odds of that? If it's less than 1 in 100, that's good odds. I like those odds. I like those odds. That means good things. So if I can hit odds like that, I can get the easy. All right, number 9. Let's see it. 2 segment. That's okay. Oh, wrong thing. Where? We copied and pasted it, right? Where is it? Is there like... What happened? There we go. Now it actually worked. Okay. Cool. Sure. Alright. Then our support group. Oh, we need 2 on that one. Not you. I'm just trying to hoggle the candy for itself. Alright, number 10. What you got for us, little buddy? 2. Alright, that's a nice round 10. 10 2 segments. We've only just begun. That's fine. We still did good. Yeah. We still did good. Seriously, 3 brave ones in a row. These 3 are all brave. All these from today are brave. What is with that? What are the odds of that? I cannot believe I got 3 braves in a row. You know what? I'm just going to guess brave from now on. Because apparently, it's going to happen the most often. I don't know. It's kind of dumb. Alright, with that, we're going to end stream here. I'm going to reformat this a little bit for next time. And, yeah, next stream, I'm probably going to get back to Sonic Frontiers. But expect more of this more often, because I really should have gotten back to this sooner. I had to have gotten back to this sooner. I really should have. I'm sorry for keeping this away for so long, but we're back. We're back, baby. And I'm going to make a playlist for the Dudunsparce. I'm going to make it a whole thing so you can see how long I hired for it. How many Dudunsparce I caught and evolved and all that sort of thing. We're gonna keep track of all of it. We're gonna keep track of all of it, and it's gonna be good, damn it. I'll see you guys soon for Sonic Frontiers.